We're gonna go through some commands to better understand Linux. The first command we're gonna use is pwd, which stands for print working directory. So this is the path of where we are right now, our working directory. Next, we wanna use a command that is kind of self-explanatory, who am I, which prints the active user. Now we want to create a folder, or also called directories in the Linux terminology. So we are going to use mkdir, which stands for make directory, to create a new directory. In this case, the name goes after the command. So we press enter and we created that directory. Now we want to move into that directory. We use cd, which stands for change directory, and then the name of the directory. So we're going to use the directory we just named. So there you go. Hello 1. You can see here that we are in hello 1. Let's say I want to go back. We can use the cd ... command. That means to go back one directory. So we're back to home. This tilde squiggly line means home. Let's say I want to see the contents of what it's in the current directory. We use ls. ls is used to see files or directories that are in the current path. As you can see, these are all the directories available for me to move around or that are in the current path. Right now we want to move to hello 1. So again, we do cd hello 1. Now we want to create a file. We can what it's called touch a file with touch. And then the name of a file, let's say file1.txt. This touches a file. By touching, I mean that it creates the file or it updates its timestamp. So we're gonna create it. We can use ls to see, and then there it is. The file is there. We can also create files with vi or vim or nano. Are also ways to create the file. These are called text editors, and then you can just use the one that is better for you or the one that you know the most. For now, we're gonna use vi, and then to enter a file, we use vi and file1, the name of the file. And there you go, we are in the file. In vi, we want to press I to insert, so we get into insert mode. So we do hello, and then we press escape :WQ to save and quit. Or we can go into nano and do the same thing, file1.txt to get inside the file. And then as you can see, this is a little different, but we can use hello and then the arrow keys, and then let's say world, and then we do Control X, and it's gonna ask you to save the file or not. You press Y and then enter to get out of and save. Okay, now we want to rename the file we just created. We don't like the name file1, we want to call it hello.txt. We can do that by moving the file. We do the command mv, which is to move files. So we call file1, so the name of the file, and then the name that you want to call that file. So hello.txt. This would rename the files. The move command is mostly used to move files around too. So if I want to move and then hello.txt.txt, you can press tab to autocomplete. We want to move hello.txt to back one directory. So we want to move it outside of hello, back into that directory. You press ... remember to go back one directory, and then press enter. Then we press ls, and then we have no file. If we do cd ... the file is now here. Let's say we want to move it back, then we press mb, then hello.txt, and then we want to move it to, then you want to write down the directory where you want to move it to. So hello one, and that will move it to hello one. We're going to go into hello one, and ls, there it is. Clear this. Okay, now we want to copy that file into another file. We can use the copy command, which is cp, so hello.txt, and then we want to copy it into a file.txt. If we don't have file, if file doesn't exist, you can still copy it. It will just create a new file. So file.txt, and then enter, and then we can see that we have two files. Let's say I just want to see the contents of these files, but I don't want to go into them. You can just do cat file.txt, and that prints out whatever is inside your file. And then to finish, a little like nice command, it's called echo, which prints whatever you, it's like a print in Python, or like a printf in C. It just prints to the terminal. So we do echo hello world, and it would print out hello world.